far as abrasives go, what's your favorite? Like I use these because they're cheap, and then I like these though when I can afford them.
Yeah. I can't afford the one I really want, man. Wow, that thing got expensive. And that was that third diamond cut brush.
Yeah, that thing's
man,
bad,
oh man,
man.
What a game changer that was.
Uh-huh.
You know, we like to fabricate projects that are visually appealing.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing visually appealing about a project that looks like you just beat the crap out of the corners, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it looks like when we grind to remove a mill scale or something if we don't do it correctly. And that was a beautiful thing about the diamond cut brush is it picks that mill scale off.
Mm-hmm.
I can't stand mill scale. It's, you know, you weld through it. It starves your weld pool of fluidity and doesn't make things work right. So we want to get rid of it. And how do you get rid of it? Well, you can't use you can't lift or you can't put a flapper disc down because it just glazes over immediately. It's done after about 10 seconds, you know, and then you got to take it off the side and cut it or something.
Mm-hmm.
But you'll see me use 1/4-inch wheels a lot. I just have them flat. I don't like to cut into the material. I use the 1/8 inch to clean things as far as a groove weld that's like a stick or something that we're doing on pipe.
Mm-hmm.
Wire wheels for sure. Cup brushes. I'm probably, you know, not a whole lot of people run cup brushes anymore. I like them. Just got to remember to keep my belly out of the way, you know.
Yeah, they can get mean.
Can't let go of the trigger.
Yeah, I know, right?
They're pretty brutal.
Yeah.
I fixed a grinder that I've had for a long time. It's a 9-inch Makita.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think you may have seen it when you're down here.
Yeah.
I put a wheel on it the other day and I did a demonstration. I beveled a 6-inch pipe in about 3 minutes. The half of it that was up on top part of it had a brand new 1/4-inch disc on there. When I started it up, I was going all over the place because all the torque and everything, you know. That's a heavy little unit, but man, that's all we had back in the old days, you know?
Yeah.
So as far as abrasives, you know, I could put some 36-inch sanding papers on that thing and just cut right through. You got to be careful. You cut right through and make 1/8 inch out of 1/4 inch in a hurry.
Yeah. No kidding.
You know, you try to find the best deal. You try to find something that's going to stay with you and last. So you got to use it correctly. I will say this. If anybody is in the market and you're investing in a grinder, take a look at a variable speed. Long term, I think it is the best choice because you can control that RPM. You can make things cut better. You can make your abrasives last longer. It's all about control anyway. So we could throw a safety factor in there, you know. I just think they're a good idea. And I purchased a couple of Metabos because they were something that I could afford, and I've used that brand before. And I'm not an ambassador for anybody in the abrasives game. Not speaking for anything, and even if I did, I'd still speak highly of anything that worked good. So there's some great units out there. They're extremely expensive units. I rolled across some the other day on the internet. I'm going, golly, I need to retire and put all my money in that if I'm gonna buy it. Holy smokes, that's expensive. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah,
but there's some good stuff out there. It's what's available to you locally. Whether you know somebody that can give you a good deal or whatnot, but service, but variable speed, I think is the way to go. I don't know what that thing is you got. I think it's got a turbo on it, doesn't it?
That thing's bad to the bone, boy. That's a D-wall.
I'm bring my 9-inch up there. We're going to have races around expanded metal or something.
Yeah.
Contest.
It's not variable speed, but I'm with you on that. It's just a little bit more money to get that variable speed. And I can remember when I was down there, matter of fact, there's a YouTube video on this channel on YouTube, Smoker Builder, where I was down there with you and we was cleaning mill scale off with that diamond cut brush.
That's right.
That thing's awesome. Yeah. I have no idea what it cost, but boy, it did the job.
That cup was pretty new. And I think I've gone through one other cup brush since then.
Wow. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they're up there.
And it did nothing to the base material. Like it just knocked off that mill scale, and it was
looked
just
like it'd been sandblasted.
Yeah.
And brushed after that. It's so sweet, you know. That's the surface that should be on your steel. And guess what? You can weld at lower settings. You don't have to breathe all that junk and the rust and all that stuff not in there. So